Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to episode 20 of Mystical Myths 2020. I cannot believe I've sat up here and gave you guys 20 pieces of art already. 20 pieces of my heart already. Thank you so much for clicking on this one. In this video, we're going to be continuing on with our Mythtober series, which is a series of art development where I will be creating an illustrated picture book. An illustrated picture book? A picture book is illustrated. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump right on into the art. Alright guys, jumping right on into it. So if you remember from the last episode, there was a baby born on 11/10, and she was gifted a big beautiful yellow crystal. So in this episode, we are creating this baby's room. This is supposed to signal that the baby is older, that they have like a room with a shelf that they can, do stuff with. Maybe they're like toddler age at this point. So I'm just designing this room and this shelf. I decided to go for a curved shelf instead of just a straight square shelf, just to give myself a little practice in creating something different besides just drawing straight lines in a box, because that's a little too simple. So I wanted to, do something a little different. And the room itself is actually modeled after, or I guess inspired by, my room that I had when I was a child. I had a yellow room with these bright pink flowers. Me and my mom, we DIY'd that, and we put little pink flowers all over my room. And, I just wanted to add that in because that's a cute, fun memory for me. But in this one, it's kind of like flower wallpapers, whereas when we did it, it was just, we had a old wash rag that we just bunched up and created, like, honestly, they were just like pink blobs, but to my child brain, they were pretty pink flowers, and I love that. So, what am I doing right now? Okay, I'm just coloring in the shelf. Nothing too important here, just, drawing it. But as you can see here, it kind of looks like the left side of the page and the right side of the page are one picture. It just kind of looks like the right side of the page is in the foreground. I will change that later. I will change the black outline that I have in the room, just so I can just make it distinct and different, so that that the black line symbolizes the middle of the page. It's not a part of the pictures anyway. It's just like the fold of the page. And another callback to the previous two pages, where the crystal was given to this child in a brown box. So I went ahead and put that brown box at the top of the shelf. I put it at the top of the shelf because that's where a small child cannot reach it. And that is the point. The crystal was put on the shelf at the top so they can't reach it, so that it will be, just put away for safekeeping for when they're older and they can do something with a big yellow crystal. Like, you wouldn't give a toddler a giant crystal. I mean, I guess you could, but this one was put up for safekeeping. So I filled the shelf up, and I did put some little things at the bottom of the shelf to signal that the child is small and they can reach things on the lower half of the shelf, but the things at the top are things that belong to the child or the family or whatever, but the child just can't reach yet. I got a little bear down there. I got some letter blocks, A, B, and C. You can't tell, but I did write a C on that block in the back. I also started to put in some books here. I later decided to rearrange the shelf and the little random items on the shelf so so that it made more sense, because a little child can't reach the top of the shelf, so let's put the books towards the bottom. And some of these books look kind of thick, but I'm not gonna lie, as a child I was a reader. So not only was I reading like the little small children's books, but I was reading bigger, thicker books. I was a bookworm, actually, back then. So here we are, moving on to the right side of the page. I don't know how else I could have signaled this, but in this page, the child has grown older, time has passed. You will see, because you will actually see a person on this ladder, and that is the main character. There she is. She's coming in blue. So now that the child is older, they have access to things like ladders where they can reach the higher parts of this shelf here. And in this moment, the child is discovering this gift that they were given as a child, this big bright yellow crystal. They stumbled upon it. They were curious. And you can see here, I did give her a green shirt to start off with, because I like green. I'm a green girl. But I did end up changing it, because if you also remember back to when I drew the cover of this story here, I'll show you. The character was wearing like a fuchsia magenta colored shirt, so I did go ahead and change that so that would be what's the word I'm looking for? Continuous? Like what's the word when something has continuity? So that it makes sense. I don't know. If you know the word, comment down below. Here it is. That's me adding on the sweater, and I went ahead and changed the colors of the background there. Now let me read this to you. Because she was only a baby, her family tucked the crystal safely away, placing it in a box hidden on a shelf. There it rested for years, until one curious day when she stumbled across it. So I hope that kind of helped to explain that time has passed between both pages, things are progressing. There's kind of a lot of time jumps in this story. I'm just trying to explain them here, and also with the words that I decided to choose. But I hope that makes sense. Alright guys, here it is. Done. Complete. Pages 5 and 6. Finished. Finito. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Let me know down below if you loved it or if you hated it. If you have any suggestions, or if you have any guesses on how this story is gonna end, or any suggestions on how you think I should end the story. I'm open. Talk to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one, right? Because you're subscribed, right? I know you are.